Hello everyone, how's it going? So today I'm doing a video on something I've wanted to do for a while now. It's on the Pocket Reference book by Thomas J. Glover. I've carried this book in my backpack since about 1990, and I can honestly say I crack this thing open almost on a monthly basis. I've given my own book out away several times to friends and family, which just allows me to get a newer version, less worn version, and also one that's current. They also make great Christmas and birthday presents for people who are hard to buy for. It may be for something like work related or something I'm interested about, but chances are I can find the answers in this little black book. This book has got concise, everyday information that either you have forgotten over time or that you never knew. It's got a real wide range of information on many subjects. Includes those tables and formulas, maps, constants, and conversions. If you need to know it, chances are it's in here. I can't count the times that I've looked through this book and said, man, I never knew that. It's very small. As you can see, it is roughly let's say about the size of a cell phone. Standard, cell phone, and probably twice as thick. And so I've seen it grow over the years. It's probably since the 1990s. It's probably doubled in size. But so the additional version I would say was probably half the size. So right now this is the 4th edition. It weighs about 5 ounces. It measures just under an inch thick. And it's always remained the same. It's 3.2 inches wide and about 5.5 inches tall. So it's not so big that you can't keep it in your daily carry backpack or even your briefcase or your go bag. They do have a large hard copy version of this too. I haven't seen it in person, so don't know the exact size, but it'd be a nice desktop version. So right now this 4th edition is available on Amazon for about $12. I've seen it at times used, and I've seen it from other sellers for $8 to $10 at times. So very reasonably priced for the amount of information you get. So again, let's talk prepping. It's not hard to picture a time when there may be no electricity and therefore no more Google. So finding information that you want will no longer be at your fingertips. So you'll need a reference. Common, random, everyday stuff that you may longer not have access to on your phone or your laptop. So you'll need a resource. If you need to revert back to books at some point, you're going to need to gather way too many books to equal what's contained in this little package. Anyone can learn from this book. It's got a great general information section filled with useful everyday info. It also has stuff on first aid, electrical carpentry. It's got time zones. It's got airport codes, automotive detail, chemistry, physics. It's got a perpetual calendar, periodic table. It's got stuff on tying knots, all sorts of stuff like that. Crazy, right? All in this one small package. There's sections on money and finance, tools, weather, planetary info, metals, hardware, and a bunch of conversion tables. Stuff that's just impossible to keep memorized. So, my opinion, this is something you should, must have in your pack. And it's like I said, it's been through several editions, and it just gets better, with each issue that comes out. But a majority of the info will be relevant forever. So, really quickly, I'll just give you a quick rundown on the table of contents. We just covered some of that stuff that's in there, but to let you know what's in there, it's got stuff on air and gases, automotive, carpentry and construction, chemistry and physics. It got stuff about computers. It's got the constants, meaning physical, chemical, and math. Electrical. It's got wiring, colors, motor, stuff about receptacles. Fasteners. It's got everything you need to know on bolts, threads, screws, nails, sizes, weights. General first aid. It's got other general purpose information sections. It's got 2 of those. It's got geology, information on glue, solvents, paints, and finishes. A lot of stuff on math and formulas that you can use often. Mining, mill, aggregate. Again, stuff on money. It's got conversion rates and things about international monetary stuff. Pipes, fittings, pumps, tanks, rope, cable, chain, and knots. It's got the weights and the sizes and diameters and all the physical dimensions on all those products. Steel and metals, anything from tubing and pipe and angle iron, weights and sizes. It's got surveying and mapping. It's got stuff on, again, tools and water, weather and weather safety. It's got a ton of stuff. Weights, measures, properties of materials and welding. Like I said before, it's got a ton of conversion tables. You're going to calculate between solid and liquid and fuels and all that, conversion tables, as well as, like I said, it's got a 14-year perpetual calendar in there, which is great. So it doesn't do any justice. I don't want to go page by page on this thing, but there is a ton of stuff in here. Again, it's great just to thumb through, just a planetary information, stuff on knots, stuff that you may need someday, and all these different type of knots that are very, very useful. So again, as you can see, there's a ton of useful information in this little book. Like I said before, it's great to thumb through just to gain some knowledge, or it could really come in handy, after a shit hit the fan type of an event. So take a look at this, look at it on Amazon, think about it as a gift for somebody, I think it will really come in handy. So anyway, as always, hope you enjoyed this video, found this information useful, and as always, please like or dislike, leave me a comment below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And again, thanks for watching.